It's the 3-game series against the Lake Erie Crushers. The Y'alls take this one 8-6. First win of the season. We're here with the interim manager and assistant coach of the Florence Y'alls, Harrison DeNicola. Harrison, your first win, not as a Florence Y'all, as a Florence Y'all head coach. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. First one's the hardest one, especially how it happened today. But boys are feeling good. Quick day game, quick turnaround. It was 11:05 after a 7 o'clock game. But yeah, good game. Good game.
Yeah, we finally saw the offense turn it around. Still, I still think they can get more hits. You know, 6 hits. The offense can still turn it around with more hits. I mean, this is a double-digit hit team on the bases, but it's better than what they were showing, and they scored 8 runs as well. A lot of great at-bats. What'd you see from the offense today in their approach?
I saw some patience early. I thought we got into some deep counts. And I thought we swung it well. I thought there was a lot of hard hit balls right at people. I know Massey had a line out to someone. Blazo Saban had a great day at the plate. He had a line out to third baseman. So could have maybe added a little more here and there, but in the right moments late, we finally got the wood on the ball. And TJ Reeves, rookie of the year last year, came in hot. Game 3 needed it. But yeah, no, I'm not worried about the sticks. I feel like we've had a mature approach the first 3 games, and we've kind of been waiting for something like today happened. And like you said, I think this is just the beginning of what the offense could do.
Yeah, and you mentioned it, TJ Reeves, the hero shot. Before we get into that, let's talk about Gamer. Sean Gamelin earned his second start in 3 games. You know, it's weird where you get your second start. It's only the 3rd game of the season for the team.
Yeah.
So he's pitched twice already. What did you see differently this time around from Gamer?
I saw a little more half 2 in the zone. I felt like he got on the inner half really good. He got in there consistently. And he never stopped. Even when he gave up a knock or something didn't happen behind him, he just went right back in there on the inner half. So happy he got that fastball inside, and he just kept doing it over and over again. So really loved that out of Gamer.
Yeah, 6 bunchies for Gamer. I mean, that was good. Got to go 5 innings, both of those season highs. Obviously, we'll expect that to increase there. And then out of the pen, Michael Barker and Carter Mackay, Jet Lotus, all of them pitching for the Mackay for the second time this season, but Barker and Lotus for the first time, and Mackay's just a new guy. So what'd you see out of the pen there that kind of they faced some trouble? You know, they faced a little bit of trouble. It wasn't easy situations they were in, but they did pretty well in those spots. What'd you see from the pen?
I thought Barker maybe a little pushy in the beginning, and then he settled in real quick. He had a little 10-pitch stint where it looked like he lost his stuff, and then he went right back in the zone, and we got an out, kind of like a line-ish fly out to end the inning right there. But no, I think he looked good. Everybody's first outing this year seems to have a little bit of that. It's not really anxiety. I feel like they're just juiced, like they're ready to go. Maybe it's a little too much, too amped up. But same with Lotus. Lotus came in. He looked real good warming up down there in the pen. Even in his warm-ups before he went out there, just got behind a little early. Obviously, he gets a base runner. And then Hank, the captain, saving us with a double play at the end. Got in there with the heater after we threw a couple balls, and thank God for the cap. But, yeah, they both look good. Same with Mackay. Felt like he didn't know where it was going the first 2 pitches, and then he paints it, and he starts laughing on the mound because he's like, hey, that's what I just did 2 times in a row. So just a little bit of that just juiced up. Mackay is going to be juiced up when he comes in. He's that type of guy. But just honing that in and just using it to get in, attack early, just like Gamer did. Just attack early, get in there, go 0-1.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Mackay was pumping. It was the first time I've seen, kind of a side angle of Mackay there. I thought he really was throwing hard, just, little wild, but effectively wild at some points, and a 2-run homer. Really the only blast here. We got 14 people in right now. We are breaking down the Y'alls win this Wednesday morning. Ashley Bruce says hi. Hello, Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. And someone else tossed us a like as well. We're here with Harrison DeNicola, the interim head coach. Chad Rhodes moving his family in, so he didn't make the road trip. We'll see him back at Thomas More Stadium. What was it like for you, coming in here? Obviously assistant coach, but new, very new as the assistant coach. You come in, you're kind of thrust into the manager position. Kind of how has that transition been just for a brief stint this series?
From the manager position, it doesn't feel like anything's changed. Thank God, Kent Kleiman and I, when we were playing for the Y'alls, we had these leadership roles on the team. We were, no matter the situation, everybody was kind of looking at us for guidance. So coming into this role, didn't really feel too different. I just don't get to make any impact on the game inside the lines. And how Chad set it up before we even got here. We're really just out here executing the plans. Doesn't really feel like I'm the head honcho, even though I am the intern. And I just got to let the guys play. I got to get out of their way. I can't cause, too much different stuff. I mean, it's a business trip. That's what I told them on the bus. That's what I keep telling them every day. This is a business trip. We got to get in, get out of here. It's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah. And that's good to hear that you're able to, we have those types of guys. Obviously, Kent Kleiman and Craig Massey as well with playing experience. You obviously have playing experience, so it's good to have those guys ready to go in case anything does ever happen. The field manager, Chad Rhodes. Danny Kirkendall says hi, and then Ashley Bruce says you are one of the best. So Ashley, thanks again for that. I'm sure that's talking about you, Harrison. So congrats on that first win. Let's talk about the big moment, the highlight of the day. TJ Reeves finally blasts one out of here, the first Y'all's home run. What was the excitement like down at the bullpen and not the bullpen, in the dugout? And just how fun was that to see?
It was awesome to see. It was a great moment. 2-3 batters before the pitcher started getting a little wild, so him walking up to the plate, being very patient, getting into a hitter's count, and then making him pay was huge. The dugout got excited. The pen got really excited across the field. I was on third base. We did like a little fist bump, accidentally shoulder bumped each other really hard at third base, but it fired us up. Just a great moment for the guy. He's going to have a lot of those moments all year, and it's just good to see he doesn't look any different if it's 0-0 with nobody on than when it's 2-1, 3-1, and there's bases loaded and we need it. So that's TJ Reeves for you.
Yeah, that's great. And TJ told me yesterday after we got shut out, he was like, Roar, we'll get you some exciting calls. So immediately follows through the very next day. Less than 24 hours, come through with a big grand slam. Propels the Y'alls to an 8-6 win. You mentioned it kind of a little bit there. Do you have any handshakes with any of the players yet, or are you going to incorporate anything this season?
We do have some things working on over there at third base. Once we catch a rhythm with a couple, up count hits to get over the fence. We'll see. We got to catch that rhythm, though. We're not trying to take too much away from just the next job up. Like, we got to execute the next job, the next AB, the next situation. But we will celebrate here and there. If we get one, you got to celebrate it. We'll celebrate the little things. We'll definitely celebrate the big things.
Perfect. Let's talk a little bit more tomorrow. Series on the line there. Want to go back to Thomas More Stadium 2-2 if we can. Evan Webster out of the mound, the southpaw, first time we've seen him this season. What are you hoping from Evan tomorrow?
Just him to mix it up consistently, but stay getting in there early. I think Gamer showed us a good plan, and Fernandez, of what can happen when we get out there 0-1, 0-2 a lot. So we're just looking at that and just keep it rolling and trust your guys behind you. It's another 11:05 game. Different schedules for these guys coming from Mississippi, 11 hours, the rain outs to 7 o'clock to 11, but that's it. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, you think that shotgun start played anything to a slow start yesterday?
I don't think so. We hit some traffic too coming in that really put us behind on our schedule, but that's what you sign up for. I mean, I know it's only game 2 and that, so hopefully they were as fresh as they could ever be. 70 games in when that happens, that's just part of it. So they're gonna have to deal with this the whole season.
Absolutely, and we'll look forward to it tomorrow. You said it, 11:05 first pitch. That'll be Evan Webster taking on Jack Eisenbarger for the Lake Erie Crushers. It's a guy we saw a lot of last year. Yeah. Obviously, we got a lot of returners, so hopefully that can prove good for the Y'all's offense tomorrow. But we'll hope to win the series against the Lake Erie Crushers. We thank you for joining us. If you guys want to see these more post games, more pre games, just let us know in the comment section. If you guys ever do happen to be in here live, make sure you ask some questions. I know Ashley Bruce, another comment. I love your videos. We appreciate you tuning in, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
A lot of people came through, and keep watching these, and we'll have these pretty much every game. So see you tomorrow on Home Team Network. Thanks, Harrison, for joining us.
Thank you, Roy.